Never underestimate the quiet ones. Sometimes the most faded jackets hide the brightest truth. This story will prove it. The training room buzzed with energy. A group of new recruits, young and cocky, whispered among themselves. Their eyes locked on a tall blonde woman in her late 30s, wearing a sharp FBI training jacket, her piercing blue eyes calm. "Come on, Agent," one recruit called out, smirking. "Show us what an office veteran can do." His friends laughed, their arrogance filling the gym. But the woman who was calm, poised, magnetic, didn't react. Her presence alone silenced half the room, though the mockers only grew bolder. They expected her to blush, stammer, or walk away. Instead, she simply crossed her arms, her posture radiating discipline. The air grew tense. Phones came out, ready to capture what they thought would be her embarrassment. When she finally spoke, her voice was steady, commanding, and strangely captivating. "Discipline isn't a show," she said. "It's a lesson." The laughter faltered. Speech balloon. Before we go further, tell me in the comments where you're watching from. I love seeing people from all over the world here. One recruit, taller than the rest, muscles flexing under his shirt, stepped forward. He smirked. "You talk a big game, Agent. Let's see it." The circle tightened. Excitement filled the room. But she didn't move into a flashy stance. She remained still, her presence stronger than any posture. The recruit lunged. In a blur of motion, the agent sidestepped, her blonde hair whipping slightly as she redirected his strike. He was on the ground before anyone could blink. Gasps filled the room. He scrambled up, embarrassed. Anger burned in his face. "Lucky move," he snapped, lunging again. This time with wild punches. Again, minimal effort. Precise movements. Controlled. Within seconds, he was trapped, his arm locked, his face pressed to the mat. The gym fell silent. Even his friends who had laughed stared wide-eyed. The blonde agent leaned close, her voice just for him. "Ego fades. Skill doesn't." She released him gently, stepping back with unshaken confidence. The recruits, once mocking, were now speechless. Loudspeaker, if this moment shocked you as much as it shocked them, hit the like button. It helps more people see this story. Later that evening, in the locker room, the same recruit approached her. His tone was stripped of arrogance. "Agent, I'm sorry. I thought you were just someone past their prime." She smiled faintly, eyes steady. "Skill doesn't age. Discipline doesn't fade." The recruits who once mocked her now lined up to shake her hand, to listen, to learn. Day by day, the woman once underestimated became the most respected figure in the facility. Her confidence, her discipline, and her unmistakable charisma turned ridicule into admiration. Months later, at a live demonstration, the same recruit stepped into the ring again. He bowed deeply before starting. This time, his movements carried patience, respect, and discipline, not ego. When he won, the first thing he did was look to the sidelines. There she stood. Arms crossed, her presence magnetic as ever. Their eyes met. He bowed. "Thank you, Agent." The crowd erupted in applause, but she didn't bask in it. She only nodded once, her calm presence saying more than words ever could. Clapperboard, if this story touched you, don't just keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs the reminder.